Hello everyone, this is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for July 9th through the 15th of 2023. So our quote for the week says, take some time to go deep within to align with your soul's code. Deep breath. Align with your soul's code. Okay, we're giving up man code, woman code, and we're going for the soul's code. This week is activating a lot of mental processing, choices and decisions to be made. There's going to be some highlights on your thinking and consciousness, so be mindful as you move through. Kicking off on Sunday the 9th is Mercury trining Neptune. This energy activates your creative process and intuition. You may catch yourself unconsciously drifting aimlessly, but a better use of this combination is to open up to the other realms for ideas and information and play with it, free flow, see where it leads. It is not the time for pragmatic analysis, but more a time to explore the infinite possibilities available to you, as well as what's going on in your own consciousness. You may be more sensitive than usual, opening yourself to information or awareness that isn't always that readily available. Remember to keep good boundaries when opening like this, and if you have to be around people, try to maintain the mystical, creative vibe that this energy is best for. Ashe. So that bodes well for my Ajay class and the monthly eLIST meeting. It's going to be amazing. So that's Sunday the 9th. Monday the 10th, Mercury hits 29 degrees Cancer across from Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn. So this is a powerful alignment. I mean, it happens pretty much annually in all these years. For 16 years, Pluto's been in Capricorn. So where we get our little mental integration would be during the Cancer time in the summer. But you know, Pluto's moving into Aquarius, so that's going to shift, and we're going to start doing more mental processing in our Leo Aquarius departments going forward for the next 20 years. So think about that. How has your consciousness been a little transformed and rewired over the long term? The course of the last 16 years, 2008 to 2024 is the 16-year period I'm talking about. So this opposition is between your ideas, thoughts, and concepts, and your unconscious drives coming together to support some deep digging into the power of your mind, thoughts, and language. How has your thinking shaped your choices over the last 6 months? Are you still operating from an old paradigm of thought? Any opposition is a chance for true integration, and we will always have to work at balancing our conscious and unconscious thinking as it affects our day-to-day choices. This could be a good time to consult with a trusted advisor or wise friend to clarify what is coming into your conscious awareness about your own self-sabotaging ideas, thoughts, or concepts. This activation supports pulling it out by the root. Often, we address the symptoms rather than the true cause of our discomfort. Pluto won't allow that. It's time to go deeper and recognize your own power, the power of your heart and mind, and find that middle ground that allows you peace within and effectiveness without. Ashe. Deep breath. Okay, Monday the 10th is big energy day, let me just say. So if we've got this Mercury opposed Pluto, that's a big deal. Pallas and Mars are moving into Virgo, and Mercury's moving from that 29 Cancer into Leo. So even though we might not have actual alignments, when planets change signs, there is a pause for the cause. Pallas hasn't been there in 4 to 5 years. Mars hasn't been there in 2 years. And Mercury hasn't been in Leo since last July. So annual, let's say. But that's a big deal. So we start with Pallas, who will be in Virgo until September 13th. Pallas represents your unique genius and healing capacity. And in Virgo, that means that the healing, wisdom, and evolution will happen through your filters, perceptions, and ability to analyze and assess your own needs in the moment. It is time to focus on the small details that make the big vision work in real time. It is an excellent time to do a physical cleanse and purify your body with healthy herbs, essential oils, and quality nutrition. This energy, which only comes around every 4 to 5 years, is best for restoring your own individual systems for living so that they are working at their optimal levels. Pallas helps you laser through the non-essential so that your essential needs can be established and met with ease and grace. Virgo activates the lesson of self-trust and discernment. So your inner quality control agent steps in to make sure that you are not operating on an outdated system. This is best for healing your own body and physical space, as well as integrating your day-to-day rhythms so that they are more effective and supportive of your individual needs. This will be particularly intense and important for those with strong Virgo, Pisces, and Gemini, Sag activated. Okay, so don't forget, Pallas is our healing capacity and unique genius. It's our feminine wisdom that is the most pragmatic, practical in the practical sign. So we're going to get in our bodies and on the ground with our actual day-to-day rhythm for the next couple of months and just check in, which is not hard to do because Venus is backwards, rewiring our values and priorities. Our truth and purpose, Jupiter and Saturn, are backwards, helping us edit the story and edit the reality. That's a big deal. So summertime is good for this kind of reflection, y'all. So get some time outs when and where you can. Like I said, same day, Mars enters Virgo. So just think your wisdom and who you are and what you want meeting. I don't even know what kind of math that is. If one's only there every 5 years and one's only there every 2 years, how long does it take before they come back to Virgo together? Okay, so I had to go look. It turns out it was 1972. So that's quite a long time ago when we got this good infusion of wisdom with our Mars in Virgo, in the Virgo department of our lives. So as Mars enters Virgo, and it will be there until August 27th, this is a time to channel your energy into the practical, mundane areas of your life, giving special attention to the day-to-day details or your daily rhythm and routine. One of the things you can do with this energy is to add some soul, fire, source, core into your work. Access your skilled warrior nature. Access healing through writing your own poetry. Take some time to free flow and see what comes of it, if and when you have the time and space to do so. You may feel a sense of urgency and want to push onward, hoping to avoid certain obstacles in your path. But you must balance your warrior healer with your own discernment of when to bound onward determinedly or detach, let go, and let God. This is the best energy to recalibrate your own sense of right timing so that you can always recognize the divine time and order of whichever path you ultimately choose. This is a very determined energy, so direct it mindfully and you will make great strides in grounding the essentials at this time. It is also a good energy for improving your systems for living and intentional solitude. This is a time when some people can and will thrive in solitude, making real progress, deeper inner connections, rarely feeling lonely, but rather acknowledging the necessity of periods of aloneness to discern who you are and what you want every 2 years when Mars circles back here to Virgo. So this will affect those planets and houses where Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sag energies are activated. Last time Mars was in Virgo was August, September of 2021. The next time it'll be in Virgo will be June, July of 2025, right after retrograding through Cancer, Leo. So that's going to be a big reset. And you know what I always say, we look at what happens right before and right after. The first thing Mars is going to do after its next reset is step into Virgo and upgrade these systems. So this may be just a little sneak peek glimpse at what's going to get reset then that can really serve you better going forward in the long term. But for now, let's check in because it's been a minute since Mars has given us the energy in that department to do some cleansing and clearing. Virgo's also a purification, get healthy, get practical, get present vibration. Now, the same day on July 10th, that's our Monday, Mercury is going to enter Leo until July 28th. Mercury moves into Leo, activating a regular upgrade to your individual self-expression. However your heart feels is going to be expressed one way or another with this energy. We should reflect on childhood fun. What lightens your heart and activates a creative mind so that you are glowing from within? After moving through Cancer, getting us in touch with our emotional intelligence, we know what we care about, what ideas are showing potential and promise, and now we shift to how we'd like to express them at a new, higher level. In Leo, we are deeply supported to activate our most unique genius and brilliant creativity, or at least infuse our ideas with some new love, light, and truth. Get creative and be open, optimistic, playful, and detached from outcome as you play with the new ways of communicating with others and expressing yourself in a more authentic way. I say we like that. More authenticity is always welcome. I've added a note here. This also precedes Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So maximize your learning and research in Leo. Prepare your consciousness for expressing in new ways. Dream and explore, but recognize that in order to truly activate the potential of the new creative expression, you are going to have to rewire your own thinking and set up some new systems that will better support what you are calling into being. Another hint about what the soul work will be this go-round is that you are activating a new self-expression, then pausing to organize your life so that you can fully embody that next level of creativity, which will ultimately come out in Libra to activate new creative collaborations with others going forward. You will want to be as mentally stable, balanced, and clear as possible so that working with others throughout the fall season is much more productive and profitable. I say, call it in, y'all. So just know, mental reset's coming. We take a pause for the cause 3 to 4 times a year is not too much to ask to do a mental break to process, assimilate, integrate, and release, clearing and lightening up the mental body, which gets a serious workout throughout the year, y'all. So it's not a bad idea to work this into your rhythm. Also, when you do, and you actually take that time to pause, reflections, divinations, your journaling, your aha moments, everything is better. Your communion with your ancestors and Orisha, it's all better. But if you're pushing the river, working on computers or cars or mechanical objects, then yeah, Mercury retrograde is going to be a challenge. And in Virgo, it's going to be a breakdown of systems that are no longer working or relevant or useful. So we want to prepare in Leo for how we'd love to express at new levels, knowing that if we reset our internal systems in some kind of way, that we can go forward in Libra and relate with others at a higher level. So it's kind of all connected. You know what I say, everything's a response to the last thing and preparation for the next thing. So let's work it. Meantime, we jump to Wednesday the 12th when we have Rhythms and Verses, Planetary Rhythms and Ancestral Wisdom with Nasa Bawa and myself. We do this twice a month on Wednesdays. This month will be July 12th and 26th. They're always at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and it's so much fun. It's deep. We do go a solid 2 hours, so if you log in late, it's on YouTube, live in the moment, and then the replay gets posted there. If you like divinations and gathering energy and wisdom for the next 2 weeks, then join us on Wednesday the 12th. Thursday the 13th is the big kickoff to the new Venus cycle. So we're having an open house where I will introduce the nature of this cycle, which changes every 18 months. You can check out the article for some details. You can check out the flyer, which covers the monthly circle, reading, and custom guide that I offer. And for those of you who know you want to get it, I've put the link in here to order it because I will be finishing that up this week so that I can start shipping them and we can start scheduling our appointments for your readings. This is a powerful segue. We have just come through an 18-month cycle reset of our values and priorities around our roles and responsibilities. And now we're going to clarify those values and priorities around our authentic selves and our heart and our expression and how we express what's going on within us in various ways at home, work, and in the community. It's an upgrade to your presentation, personally and professionally. It's a juicy cycle to co-create with. And the last time Venus did this in Leo was 2015. So think about how you've been expressing yourself, what kind of creative babies you've birthed along the way that have probably run their course and ready to either be renewed or replaced. And we're calling in a new level of creativity and self-expression. So that's a free open house. Check in. It's going to be most relevant for Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, Scorpio departments of our lives. And those of you with strong planets in those signs, this is going to reorganize things for everybody. No one is exempt. This is your love life, your sex life, your playfulness and fun and joy and light. The things that we do not get enough of in this crazy culture of madness and chaos of the crumbling of the old as we birth the new earth at this higher level. It's a big deal. And there is a separation going on. And I just encourage you to stay close to Mother. and stay close to Venus, which would also be known as Oshun, which would also be known in Kelly's world as our favorite auntie, the sister to Mother Earth. She loves you. She wants the best for you. She holds you in the highest potential of what you're capable of, and she doesn't ever let you down. So we love Venus and Mother Earth, and the closer we stay to that feminine wisdom, the better off we'll be on this planet. Meantime, so those two events, Wednesday and Thursday. My Thursday event, I don't think I said, is at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Thursday, July 13th. So join us there. Then Friday the 14th, we have Sun sextiling Uranus, which is an eye-opener, y'all. This is definitely an awakening. So if you take the time to process, you're going to get the rewards of the aha moments and the clarity and that clap of lightning that lights up the sky and lets you see something you couldn't see in that darkness 5 seconds before. This is this energy, and sextile is an opportunity to gain some traction with it. This is Cancer energy to Taurus energy. These are your essential primal needs getting an upgrade. So this activation will help you access a deeper sense of authenticity, as everyday routine events may be more enlightening than usual this week. Anytime Uranus is involved, aha moments are available. That sudden inspiration or surprising clarity that changes everything is bubbling near the surface. You need but invite it into your conscious awareness for it to be useful. Eventually, you will have to ground these breakthroughs in some literal way or physical form, but this energy supports the exploration of possibilities. Where can you use a dose of freedom and liberation? So where are you feeling confined and limited? How can you lighten up? This energy also promotes authentic living. You won't be able to be phony nor tolerate it in others this week. Just remember that truth sometimes rattles those who would rather play nice and keep up appearances or status quo. Then face the facts. So watch out for rebelliousness, if not in you, then in others. This is not a disruptive energy except to those who resist change. Don't fight it, embrace it. Change is good. It means that you are growing. Now, a couple of things at the bottom of the blog are linked. One is the solstice replay. So the post call note went out. The activations went out. So if you wanted that, there are links to register for the replay and send me your birth info for the activations. Bear medicine is our medicine for the month of July. It is so delicious because it too is supporting us in our restoration and rejuvenation of our individual systems. So really coincides with a lot of this good energy for this week. Also looking for those interested in doing the Astro 101 class on Tuesdays during the months of August, September. We need to get organized during the month of July to make that happen. So I need some commitments ahead of time. And finally, NASA's Indigenous Spirituality School. This is a one-year school going September to September. I have signed on as bonus material with some Venus activations. And if you already have them, then we'll cook up something different for you. But this is NASA's school and her people. And if you're looking to learn some basics and go deeper with the community, I highly recommend it. And I have a special link that takes you to the description and details. So check that out when you get a chance. She's teaching this 7-stage pathway of ancient spiritual alchemy to ease the struggle of your soul's reawakening. So this is practical spirituality that we can apply to our everyday lives. And I'm excited and happy for her. Meantime, reach out if you need to. I hope you have a fantastic week. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off.